Hey y'all, this is Miss Shirley, OG Gardner, Cleveland, Ohio, 6A. I'm out here on the front porch on a Saturday afternoon. It's afternoon. Um, it's nice out here. I didn't catch the early morning sun where you could really get a good look at the videos, but I just want to show you a new house plant. Whoa, yeah. Wait a minute. That wind just blew over. Oh, my geranium. Ah, it needs to be watered. It's a little light. Gotta get out here and do some watering. But anyway, when I was over to my granddaughter's house the other day and we went shopping, and I found this little plant. Isn't this cute? I need house plants like I need a hole in the head. I got them all over this table right now. Some that needs to go into the house. This is a philodendron, but it's the variety is called Birkin. Okay, real cute. All right, let's see what this is say. Keep your house green and clean with a collection of houseplants proven to clean air or even boost your mood. Houseplants make it easy to liven up your home decor with just a few or create an indoor oasis. It likes bright light, water it weekly, and it can get up to anywhere as tall as 20 to 36 inches. That's pretty big. And the temperature it likes between 65 to 80 degrees. Okay, cool beans. Alrighty, so I have a pot for it. Yeah, and I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. Woo. Yep, the wind just a little bit much out here today. Didn't see that coming. But I'm gonna nip all these yellow leaves off of the bottom. It's root bound. It won't even uptake water. I tried to water it so that the dirt would stay as close to the roots as possible. But there is very little. Let me just pull these out. Yep, it's a gorgeous day here. I don't know what the actual temperature is, but it's nice. Okay, you see the roots, how they're going around in a circle. This is where you kind of tease your plant. Loosen up the roots around it. Yeah, it's root bound. Anytime you see your roots going into a circle, it's root bound. They have nowhere to go, so they just start circling. But you don't want to take them out of one pot while they're like this and put it in another without loosening them up first. Otherwise, they'll keep going around and around in a circle. They, look at there. This is was growing upward, and it might just choke itself out. Yeah, I got a lot of roots that started growing back up, so I'm pulling them down, loosening them up. Yep. All right, get there. Okay. Whew. All right, let me put some soil in the pot. I already have some in here, so just adding a little bit more. Let's see, I got all these roots loose enough. Yeah, a few more. Yeah, don't be scared to loosen them up. It's not gonna hurt the plant. Look at that. All those roots that was tangled up. Yeah. Yeah, it was root bound. So you loosen them all up. It won't hurt it as long as you're not yanking and pulling at it. You'll be all right. And I like to make sure I get all these little dead leaves off of it. It's just trying to soak up unnecessary nutrients. I even got a root way up here. Oh, you got roots coming all up out of this plant. They're actually coming up out of the plant, other pieces. So I guess you can actually break some of these off and make other plants from all these roots. I'm gonna try something, y'all. Y'all gonna watch this experiment. I'm gonna try to see if I can get more than one plant out of this. Because I see roots coming off the plants already. For the ones who don't know much about plants, I wouldn't try this if I was you. For the ones who are a little more comfortable with doing this and not worrying about killing the original plant, go for it. But I'm going to tell you, you beginners, if you're not sure what you're doing, don't try this. This is not my first ride at the rodeo. So I'm already separating roots at the bottom. So that means I can get more than one plant out of this. And I'm going to turn it over and do the same thing on the other side. When you have this many roots on one plant that's this healthy, you can normally get more than one. See what I mean? Look at all these roots on this side of the plant. Look at all the roots on this side of the plant. That means you got a good foundation to start new plants without killing the original mother plant. And I'm gonna just keep working my way and see if I can split these in half. Like I said, I'm feeling roots, pulling them loose. That's that side. Pull roots. See if I can get my thumbs in between here and pull these apart. More healthy roots. Slowly pulled it right on out without damaging the main plant. Let's see. All right. Got a pair of nippers here. Kind of get in the middle. Keep working at it. Some more roots I can pull up. It's a tough one. Oh, another nice healthy root I pulled up. Yeah. I think I can. I'm pulling out roots slowly in between the two plants. Look at that. Nice and gentle. All right. Yep. Okay. More roots I'm separating from the two plants. Look at that. Okay. And there's more roots here in the middle. See if I can pull them apart. Ah, look at there. Look at that nice healthy root system on here. I have a whole separate plant. I could probably get one more off of here. But you know what? I'm gonna wait till it gets a little bigger then. Oh, it might be a possibility. That means I gotta go ahead and find some more pots. Look at the root system that I just pulled off. Get off of that. I'm talking to my cat. Stop it. All right, so look at that root system. Isn't that nice and healthy? Yes, it is. So I don't know if this pot gonna be big enough. There's a lot of roots on here. Actually, I could trim these roots because there's so many of them on here. Yep. Okay. Take some of this dirt out. And I think I'm gonna put this in this pot, and I'm gonna have to get another pot for this other half. I didn't see this coming where I would actually have two plants or more. Oh, this one's trying to come off. Oh, Here go a couple little side shoots. Look at that. These little side shoots. Bam. Look at there. I got another plant. And look at the root system on that. That means this will take off real good. It will root real nicely. Well, I'm running out of pots here. And look at the root system on here. Oh boy, that wind is a hot mess up here today. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in there. On this one pot I have. It's not gonna be in here long because I got a hunch this is gonna take off real quick. Once it gets established, reestablished. And my trusty scooper there. And I can put that all the way around the plant. I hope I got it in there deep enough for support. Let's see. Yep. Didn't get it quite. Let me move it to the middle. Yes, indeed. I love my house plants. This table is full of them. A few of them I need to water, and the others I need to actually put in bigger pots. I put them in bigger pots, and they've gotten so big they need to be up potted again. Okay. Make sure you push it down in there. It's got good contact with the soil. Alrighty. Look at there. Alright, I need to water that. Now, this is the original pot I bought the plant in. And this little one that has the nice roots on it, it'll fit right back in this pot, naturally. I'm going to just stick the whole pot in the bag of potting soil I have here and scoop it up. It'll be a lot easier to do. Yep, I got it done. I'm going to make a hole in the middle, deep enough to bury these roots. Then I'm going to give this a deep watering as well. Look at this though. I mean, look at the root system on here. This plant is awesome. And I think these roots are a little long and they can actually be clipped without sending the plant in too big of a shock. And I still have a nice amount of roots on it. And I'm going to take some of this dirt out so I can make sure these roots get in there deep enough to support the plant as it grows. Okay, the dirt, made a little hole in the middle to kind of tuck the roots down in. And then I'm going to fill this pot. And for the ones who like houseplants and don't know how, houseplants is pretty much like your outdoor plants. You give them the right water requirement, feed them every now and then, make sure they get enough light. Some plants are low light, some are high light. But you give them the right requirements and they'll produce for you just like your garden, your vegetable garden will. Okay. That's another one. All done. So now I gotta find a pot for this one. I'm gonna trim some of the roots on this one. I'll go ahead and water the rest of them so they can get settled. I'm gonna trim some of these roots right now. So all these roots aren't necessary. Yep, for the ones who know what they're doing, they can go ahead and trim the roots and feel comfortable in doing so. For you newbies, don't try this just yet. Don't experiment until you originally have the score down for potting. Oops, I just broke that leaf. Yeah, this actually got roots growing out of the individual plants in here. which is amazing. This one is starting to turn yellow, so I'm going to take this off now, so it's not taking any more energy from the actual plant that's growing. Yeah, take all the little small ones off. There's another one on here I think can be separated. Look at that. This Leah say this plant's a beast. It's got all kinds of goodies. Let's see, can I separate it? It's trying to come loose on its own. And you kind of just gently pull and kind of feel which way the direction the roots are going. Up, there it go. Oops, there it is. Look at there. Bam. That's another one. This plant just keep on giving. I paid $5, no, $6 for this. $5.99, that's $6. Look already, I've got my money back in some. So this is a nice healthy one by itself. And it has a root actually coming out the base on the side. But it's nice and healthy. It's got plenty of roots. So this will be planted up with not too much transplant shock. And this one has enough here that I can plant it in a pot. Now, if you feel that you would like to see more roots on your plant than this, you can always stick this in water and it will generate more roots and it'll be bigger and healthier. But this is still enough to still pot. As long as you keep it watered and don't let it dry out until it gets itself established, you're good to go. So I gotta find a couple more pots for these. I think I got a pot right here. I gotta get some of this junk out of this pot. Yeah, I got a pot right here. This is a small pot, but this will work for this small piece. So I'm gonna just dump that in the bag as well. I like it because it's taller, which means the roots will go down deeper, get really, really well established before I have to up pot it. So here we go. Yeah, I think I need a little more dirt in here. Yep, I'm gonna put this down. I'm making a hot mess today. I'm gonna put this down in there. Where's my scoop? Every time I go out, I get some potting soil. Because I always find myself finding something. Up potting or buying new stuff. Where I will actually need the soil. And not just for pots, for succulents as well. Whew. All right. Look at there, look at there. All righty. Yeah, I haven't been doing videos. Other projects and under the weather a little bit too. Getting it back together. And I'll be back to making them. And look at there. Bam. Another one. You see if I have another pot out here, I can put this big piece in. I don't like to pull it out and it'll dry out. Oh, I got a pot right here. I got pots everywhere. Like some people, bag lady, I'm the pot lady. I don't mean weed pot. Look at there. Bam, another pot. Take some of this that's already in here. And the wind is out here today. So I put that down in here. Spread these roots out. Yep. Fill her up. Yep, go all the way around. Help anchor the roots. And center at the same time. Turn the pot around. Make sure you get all sides. Alrighty. There we go. Pushing the soil down. Make sure I got all the roots covered, and also to get out air pockets, because sometimes you want good contact with the soil. These roots just at the top, I gotta push them down. Yeah. Okay, y'all, bam, there go another one right there. I also want to show you the other plants I got over here on this table as well. Remember the early part of the summer when I first showed you this? You see the old videos, how small it was, and I think I also showed it to you on a live. Well, it's gotten twice as big, this coleus, since then, and it almost needs to be up potted. Then I have my zigzag plant here, and I got a couple of what y'all call Christmas cactuses that I got at Walmart for $2, and they're getting ready to get some buds on them. I got 2 of them, doing real good. And got a little fern that's left over from my nephew's funeral from his planter. So I got a lot of little plants out here. I got also, what is this? An asparagus fern that's doing real nice. You know, I use that as a house plant, good for filtration of the air. So let me get to watering all these plants, because the soil is dry and it was dry around their roots. They need to have a good watering. And that'll be it for today. But I also use the soil for indoor potting as well. Okay, so thank you once again. This is Miss Shirley, and as I always say, have a nice day, and y'all come back now. You hear?